It's not Andre the Giant. He's,
I really slim with Andre, but he had the height.
yeah.
Shall we line?
Yeah, I went to Knob Creek.
Are we online now? We're online.
All right.
All right, so we had 10:39 on the start of the meeting. Got claims for June.
Make a motion to send.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Hey.
Okay. Got minutes for last month there.
Make a motion to send.
And last but not least, Lyle Stockton for payroll.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Was this land start? Make a motion.
Motion made on Lyle Stockton, now we got, you seconded that, Vincent?
Yes. I do second that.
All in favor? Aye.
And we've got, some roofing estimates, we have Dylan here from, where are you from? User. Okay. Was you here to give us kind of a presentation or something?
Not so much a presentation, I'm not sure how much time do I have, I don't want to be respectful of your time.
Okay. We do have some other things on the agenda, but if you want to go ahead.
Okay, like
I'll
5
cut
minutes.
you off
5 minutes, okay. I'll just pass this around. So this is a quick little overview of what you have going on. First, thank you for having me. People think a roof is a roof, a shingle is a shingle, but first thing, it's 12 to 15 different components that make up thousands of individual pieces. In your case, this is a little bit larger structure, so you're gonna have closer to 60,000 individual pieces to make up a roofing system. So that particular photograph, the reason I wanted to come personally and share what I found, and you have leaks, you have different things going on, but the main issue is there was leaks on this side of the building, I was noted. I think there were some maybe back here, but it seems to be mostly due to condensation because of your ventilation. So that particular photograph, you can see there's different types of exhaust. So on any type of roofing system, you don't want to mix and match different exhaust systems. You have a ridge vent and you have box vents all over the roof system. When that happens, you're no longer drawing air from the bottom portion of the soffit, and you're drawing it now from these box vents because this ridge vent is a more powerful NFVA product than these box vents. So these box vents are now turning into your intake, and so all that is ventilating in a cavity that's, however many square footage plus the space, you're only ventilating the top portion, so that bottom portion is staying really hot. So we recommend cutting away all of that. You don't want to go box vents. You want to choose one or the other. You want to choose one type of exhaust. I would not recommend going the box vents because you're going to have about 30 of them, and each one's a new penetration for a roof leak, and you don't have enough linear footage to qualify for building code for ridge vent. So our solution would be to seal up all the ridges, all the box vents, and to go to 2 solar fans. So you have an active system on this side of the building, an active system on this side of the building, and they would all draw from the lowest portion and then exhaust to the top, which the heat in the attic is the #1 killer of an asphalt product. I've sent over that asphalt estimate. I also sent over a standing seam estimate. I would recommend to go towards the asphalt shingle system. I heard y'all talk about ice guards. That's one of them. The other thing is shingles is much more forgiving. So on a standing seam or metal roof, especially with this type of undulations, that metal can heat up faster than the rest of the building. When it heats up too fast or cools too fast, especially with this type of complex of ventilation, you can have oil canning. So the metal can twist and bend. So if you had just like an up and over, a little more simpler of a design, you could go metal all day, but with this complex of a system and the ventilation's got to go into it, I would recommend going closer. I would recommend the asphalt. It's a little more forgiving and you'll get the life expectancy. Plus, if there's a big hailstorm and you get a bunch of dings and dents in the metal, there's usually some type of cosmetic clause in your policy now with metal, so they won't replace it, you'll just have a bunch of eyesores because it's no longer affecting the function, it's just a cosmetic thing. So those are the big things.
With our last renewal, we did have to sign one of those.
Cosmetic
We do have
clause.
hail damage and we do have a metal roof, they won't fix it unless it's actually leaking.
Which most of the time hail would have to be really significant to make that metal roof leak. You'd have to puncture it somehow. That's what I had about the roof system. The other thing that you get, two things with us, is we create transparency, so you all will get a link to what's called company cams, or if they're tearing the roof system off, you get photos in live, real time with date stamps and time stamps with everything we do while we're on the property. And then we set up a netting system, especially with people coming in, out. We want to eliminate as many nails as possible. And we make sure the nets don't fry up the grass. It helps protect the windows from all the material getting thrown off the roof, because at some point it's like a bomb has gone off. And then when we're installing a new roof, it helps tremendously with cleanup. We still run magnets, but that netting system helps tremendously with protecting the tear off, the cleanup, and then when people are walking in and out, it gives less chance for nails. So, open up for questions. What questions do you have?
Any questions?
Yeah, it's getting a little confused. I'm trying to find their price for a shingle roof.
We have different systems. The standard system, which is a fantastic system, I believe it was right around 44. And then the signature, it's a little bit step up. It was I believe closer to 50. One thing I'd recommend on this building is probably going the standard system and just bump it up to the HDZ shingle, because the glue line is really significant. And this is the actual shingle, the HDZ shingle that I could put on that standard system and probably just keep the same investment. It's a fantastic class 3 impact, so it can resist up to 1.75 inches of hail, and it can resist up to 130 mile per hour wind resistance. So you have to have major sustained winds and like dramatic events to have issues with these shingles blowing off. And I'm leaving this one with you also, to have this touch and feel. Just don't eat it because it's asphalt and you don't want to eat asphalt. What other questions?
There you go.
We're about 2 weeks out, so whenever you all decide, if you'd like to move forward, we could probably, I don't want to overpromise and say a week, but if you're already move quickly, we could get out here in about 2 weeks after you make a decision and get the new roof put on.
With the three of them, or who makes the decision on what we actually do, but we do have, I think, 3 different estimates.
Yep.
So they'll review them and decide.
If you have any questions when you're reviewing the estimates, I'm more than happy to say, oh, well, this is similar to this product, or this is
Is this
similar
your
to.
cell phone number here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, different products differ. We also register all the warranties, so we'll have a 10-year workmanship warranty. So if for some reason a tidal wave comes up and blows Andy's roofing out of existence, we're a master lead, so any roofer that is master lead can still service a leak warranty even 9 years from now. So the warranty is always there. Any other questions?
So it does come with a warranty for how many years?
We can go all the way up to 10 years. And
Is this addition into your price, or is
no,
this?
that's already included. Yep. So we'll do the 10-year silver pledge warranty with GAF, and we register it. And we hold it the first 2 years, and then GAF takes over. Basically, if you have an issue, we come in and we service it, and we send the manufacturer the bill. You never see a bill. The only times that would not take an effect is if you were directly hit by a tornado, knock on wood, or if there's like an active, like a tree fault line, which there's no trees immediately around it, or if you have like an earthquake and it fractured the decking or something. So it'd have to be something pretty extreme.
He was talking about the venting mic and the way the building was designed.
So the design is fine, it's just the current roof system has ridge vent, box vent, and they're also in different locations, so the exhaust system is short circuiting, and it's not allowing the cool air to come in from the soffit all the way down below. So I'm recommending to plug up all the ridge vents with ice and water shield, plug up all the box vents, and just go with 2 awesome solar fans. Each one can ventilate 2,400 square feet. And that will bring you up to building code, and there will be one exhaust system to ensure that the cool air is coming from the soffits, which will ventilate the whole attic cavity.
So it did kind of explain as far as what we got going on in the
The leak and the
kind of the
condensation.
rental room there. Can you show him that picture again as far as the top? I didn't know much about roofing, so I didn't know what he was talking about once you see that.
I know it's always up there.
So this is the main surge. So this is the very peak. You've got ridge vent and box vents. You're never supposed to mix them.
Right.
Because they're mixed, this is a more powerful NFVA product. So when the wind blows, this is turning a siphon effect, and this is turning those box vents now into your intake. So your whole peak of your cavity is only ventilating this little top.
It's not ventilating the whole.
No, sir, it's just circulating like crazy.
Right.
And then we're gonna plug all of that up because you don't wanna have a million box vents because each one is a leak penetration. And you don't have enough ridge line to qualify for building code. It's 1 to 300 minimum, so I'm recommending sealing all that up with 2 solar fans.
Okay.
And that works, it's a fantastic product, and that particular product has a 25-year manufacturer warranty as well.
Okay.
It's a great product.
That makes it affordable sense to me.
I can leave this with whoever would like it.
Well, just set it on that table or anywhere there.
And he has a great thing to live because of the way all the different angles. How come you didn't recommend the metal, just all the different?
Oh, yes, the metal, so I wasn't really recommending the metal. If it was a little simpler didn't have as many undulations,
Right.
because of that, because the ventilations are a little more complex, you'll have sections of the roof that'll heat up faster than others, and if the metal heats up too fast, you can have oil canning, and it can twist and bend. So that's one thing you'd be susceptible to. The other thing is if you do have a hail event, it sounded like you all had to sign a cosmetic clause on your new insurance policy. So if a hail event comes through, dings up the metal, and there is legitimate damage, they won't cover it unless it's leaking. They'll call it, it's just cosmetic.
Okay.
And that's a new thing after last year's hailstorm.
Which he brought that in and had us sign that.
Yeah.
And it's, the investment's significantly less for shingles, and it's much more forgiving, and especially with a building like this. That's the route I would recommend going. I'd love for you to do a metal roof, it just, it doesn't make sense on this building. And people come in and out, you want those ice guards too to protect from a bunch of snow falling on people. So if anyone is not discussing ventilation with you, I would ask questions about ventilation, and if they're not discussing it or don't know how to answer those questions, I would run fast and run quick and fast and far.
So you wanna make a decision now?
Let's discuss it, it's quite a bit of money.
Yeah, and
We can get back to you, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've got my cell phone on there, just give me a call.
Little green card that's right there.
Yes, sir. I left a sample right here for you gentlemen, and this, so if you have any questions, just give me a call. I have one that answer.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So,
Well, good.
at least they showed an interest.
Huh?
Yes, at least they showed an interest, the other bidders, like here. But, I didn't see that price as being that much more extravagant than the other people, it was like 38,000. You said 44 for that?
Yeah. Well, this is 76, that's metal,
Yes, yeah.
that's for metal. Yeah. This was 48, might as well say 49. And they, I mean, I don't got a thing as big as or what.
He sent us videos
Huh?
of real-time pictures and stuff and showed us how the shingles looked up there.
What he did,
Pretty rough looking.
They're high, but they was really thorough.
Very thorough.
those fans can't be cheap. 'Cause you look
Solar
at them,
fans, yeah.
they ain't nothing cheap anymore.
But that's included in it, I believe, in it.
That's what he said, one on each side.
It has a 9-year warranty.
And I guess there's pictures of the roof right there.
And,
It ain't in too good shape.
yeah,
Is he the one inspected?
Mhm.
What's the price for shingles?
40 something,
44?
so I thought,
What is it? It's not bad.
44. Shingles,
And that includes everything he said he's gonna do.
and solar.
It's like, oh, man. Yeah. I make a motion, use Andy.
I second.
Make it unanimous. All in favor,
Ah,
All right, we've been, like I say, making the move as far as, on First Harrison, we do have, checks now, so we were kind of using or trying to use up what we've got left as far as from, First Savings. But Beth and Katie will both tell you, as far as we have had some issues with our credit card that we still have through First Savings. As far as raising up the limit.
I'm not gonna say they didn't get back with you, did
So, First Harrison sent a little list, but basically, if we want to open a credit card through them, which, you know what I'm saying, that's what we really need to do, them or through somebody to where it's secured in case, you know, there is fraud or whatever, you can't. If we've got a debit card on our account, you know, and we used it, it's not secure, so.
That's true.
Yeah. But they do need, as far as our minutes, that basically you all are given permission for us to open a credit card account, and that, Beth and I are able to, you know, that you're authorizing us in order to do that and to get the cards in our name. So, and what you all want the limit to be, Beth will probably tell you better as far as what we probably should be at.
Have you had a credit card before?
Yes,
Cause you know that's to be paid off every month.
Yes.
yeah, we've never carried a balance ever.
I'll make a motion.
second.
Hey, all in favor,
And what would you recommend as far as the,
I would recommend 15 to 20,000 a month, because sometimes if something goes down and Paul's gonna buy a part or whatever,
Mhm.
it goes our balance.
we literally had to try to pay in order to get our stuff back in order to make another transaction.
One limit, 15, 20? Just put 20 on it.
20.
As long as it's paid off every month.
So you got who's made the motion?
He going around,
Yeah, you got a harness and some kind of what is Star Trek tachometer or something hanging off of his hip. I don't know who he is.
oh, he's a paramedic from the fire
Oh,
department.
yeah?
Ambulance. He's out exercising.
So approval of check scanner.
You don't wanna make a motion on that? As far as,
The 20,000?
no, this is different, that's on, as far as them for their.
Did they vote on the 20,000?
No, we didn't vote on it yet.
Okay. I didn't think they voted on it yet.
We voted on the credit card.
I make a motion that we set the credit card limit at 20,000.
I second. But unanimous. All in favor?
So you didn't think I was paying attention, did you?
And then, are we all right on the check scanner? It is,
We do with check scanning.
Make sure they have sufficient funds when they give you the check.
all the payments, it scans them. And how many checks you say you have a month right now currently?
At least probably 700.
There's a lot of checks. Yeah, people still pay the old way like that.
Yeah, once you scan them, they go into the bank, right? And you just keep the copies.
I'll make a motion on that.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay, and then, I met, me and Katie both was down there, the E&B, went down and measured off to get an estimate for the blacktop. Today, CNR is also gonna give us an estimate, but they are pretty backed up right now, so it'll probably be, he said, about 2 weeks before he can get down there to do something more, as far as to get us the estimate, so we'll have both estimates for them for July.
Okay.
Okay, and then, the new lady for the Dirty Dog, Diana McKnight's, she's supposed to come out as a
Just
yesterday.
yesterday at 4.
Okay. She did come up here, right at 4 p.m. And I think maybe she was a little bit confused as far as she thought that the meeting was going on. Is that your take on it?
Yes.
And the girls told her that it was at 10:30 today.
Well, they originally issued an order evicting her from her house.
So it was,
And Wilder texted me and says, "Is this a problem?" I said, "Yeah, it's a problem. We'll get it taken care of." They issued a new order.
but everything's,
And the court reporter said that she just overlooked, they normally take the address on an eviction from where we sent the notice, which we sent it to her home, okay? So, yeah, she did get evicted from her home. That would not be good.
so she did come she was present, not her, but, what's the new lady's name?
Maria Aragon.
She was here earlier, and I told her that I would come down this afternoon and change the locks as far as on the door. So it just has the one entrance, so. Okay, old business, y'all gave the okay for, the John boat trolling motor, and then Paul, his son, I guess, got a new boat, and he had a John boat with a trolling motor, with a trailer, and he basically $100, so.
Can't get that.
Motion.
All he has to do is air it,
Can't you find trouble for her?
so I do have to get a battery, but I have batteries all the time as far as junk cars, you know what I'm saying, from the towing, so.
I think I might have to use a marine battery there at the house.
Okay.
I haven't used for years. It's still good.
But
One thing, car batteries, they don't last very long.
No, you want deep cycle marine battery, you know, John Boat.
Okay.
They bought that off, the guy had three regular batteries in it.
Oh, would,
The boat I bought, and it's got a 24 trolling motor. Well, heck, it go dead halfway over there, halfway
Really?
through the day, yeah.
Well, they're used to having the car batteries used to having an alternator on it.
Yeah, keep them charged.
Yeah. Yeah,
so there is issue. I've never.
you
done
need
much
deep
about it.
cycle. Yeah.
Okay.
You need deep cycle.
Cool, all right. All right, and then what was the, on the fire department? What did
Okay,
you say?
so you guys have in front of you a memorandum of transaction that basically says what we're doing. That we're giving them $95,000, they're giving us a quit claim deed and possession of the property under the agreement we signed back in April. John Kraft has the deed and a resolution authorizing Mr. Bratcher to sign on behalf of the corporation. And one other thing, hang on here just a second.
Remember Alan?
Oh, and then signing and he's signing that document as well at John's office. So what the town is going to do is write a check for $95,000 to the Elizabeth Volunteer Fire Department, Inc. Give that to me. If I can take it today, it would be great. I will deliver that to John, pick up the deed, pick up the memorandum, and pick up the resolution. So I have all those. And then and give him the check. And once the fire department has deposited the check and he tells me the funds are good, then I will record the deed. Okay? But John's gonna be the escrow agent. He's gonna hold the deed, the memorandum, and the resolution. And then once I give him the check, then he'll do whatever. But I can't record the deed until he tells me the funds are good. Okay? There's usually a 5-day hold on the check. Even though it comes from the town of Elizabeth, there's usually a 5-day hold.
We can generate that.
So yeah, if you can write it, I just need you guys to approve the memorandum. It just needs your signature and Willard as the clerk treasurer, and then I'll take that with me and the check, okay?
I'll make a motion, we accept the memorandum.
I second.
All in favor?
And then also to authorize whoever writes the check to write the check and give to the Elizabeth Volunteer Fire Department, Inc., whatever name's on that memorandum, please.
So you need them to give authorization.
I make a motion, we authorize Willard to write that check.
I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Okay.
And don't make it out to yourself.
And don't make it out to me.
Don't buy any plane tickets.
Yeah.
No burials in June as far as for cemetery.
Good.
Hang on, I'm not done yet. Next, okay, on the bowling property. I can't get this attorney off her butt that represents the family. I emailed her like 2 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, emailed her about 2 weeks ago, emailed her again yesterday, saying that, you need to give me an appraisal, and she's like, his appraisers won't call me back, and I understand that her pain there. But I said, I'm 99% sure that the town board is going to tell me to proceed with doing a condemnation on just the part that we need, which would be from on the west side, River's east side. The west side is that tree line, and then that field, and then you got the tree line at the river, just that part right there. And then we'll start that process. I'm afraid that we may end up wasting the money if they suddenly come back and say, well, we won't take 80,000, but we'll take 90, okay? But I mean, that's the only way I can see the pressure. Then the first step would be to get a survey of the actual property that we want, and then get an appraisal on that, and then send another offer to purchase like we did on the full amount. So, I mean, I would guess that property, it's all in the floodplain. I can't imagine that. I mean, it is farm ground, but it floods every year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For here.
So, I mean, anybody know when they normally get crops out in that? They can't do it before the middle of May, that's for sure.
Okay.
So that's my recommendation, is I go ahead and get the survey And, then after I get the survey done, then get an appraisal on that part. And that'll send them another offer. Because then if they don't accept that, then we can file the condemnation and do it.
I make a motion to take that kind of action.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Okay, I'll move forward, and then, obviously, Ms. McKnight was evicted from the property, and so, at least at this time, that is, put to bed.
And then what do we do on the lease for the new lady? As far as, has she already signed anything yet?
I don't remember.
I remember we got her information.
I thought we did that, and right now, she'd just be month to month, okay?
Yeah.
And she's been paying the rent?
She has not, as of yet.
Okay,
She isn't paying the rent
She hasn't paid anything as of right now.
on the new lady.
New lady, right? Remember, because
She been
Diane just got out, she had been paying
well, she needs,
Diane.
when's the last time Diane paid?
You know what to, right, get with Katie, because she's been taking the payments.
Hang on a second.
But if Diane got out yesterday, 15th, and she's here 16th, to me, it just makes sense to start it on July 1st. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Do it clean.
Sounds very to me.
well, you tell her that, I mean, under Indiana law, you don't have to have a written lease for somebody to be obligated. She needs to be prepared to pay the first payment on July 1st, okay? Regardless if the agreement has been signed or not.
Okay.
Now, what is her name again?
It is,
Maria, M-A-R-I-A.
Yeah.
Aragon, A-R-A-G-O-N.
Okay,
I'm almost positive though she gave you her address.
In Laconia.
Yeah.
That'd be
March.
And her telephone number is 502,
hang on a second.
okay,
502,
822 0689. 502-822-0689.
yeah, I got it, 9685. Artivine Road Southeast, Laconia. Let's stick that up here in June. Okay. I mean, I would, just ask you to make a motion in a second to, authorize Willard to sign that lease on behalf of the town. And, what is the monthly rent?
300.
Okay,
Make a motion to authorize Willard to sign the lease agreement on Dirty Dog.
all in favor.
Aye.
Okay, let's see if I can find it real quick.
okay, and she's gonna have the utilities put in her name, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, on the back alley here, American Legion, the lane that runs in that, right there by the, what do you call it, the gazebo. Now, there's a dip right there, that culvert has rusted out.
Yeah, I seen it. Why they drove through
I asked, because we've had, Deb Miller do some, we've had Hardy do some stuff. Lee Brewer, which works for the county, and then he also does contracting and stuff himself. He looked at it, he can replace the pipe with the, you know, what's there, another metal pipe, and do like we did down there at the bottom of the hill, which the county's been doing it as far as concrete it back, you know, gives you a smooth transition for 3,200. That's taking out the old pipe, putting back in the new one, and concrete. Y'all wanna do that, or?
I make a motion, it's gonna get worse.
It's been going more, but if you get down in there, you can see that it's completely rusted out, that's what it keeps doing, it's just caving.
I second him.
All in favor? Then I brought up if Willard, the tree up there on the top of the Hammond Cemetery had been, I wanted to find somebody to get it taken care of before it falls on a bunch of.
Tombstones.
The big tree up there, right, where you go around the curve, the big tree.
The one at the very top, half of it was dead.
It's kind of out in the middle of,
And there's
and then
another,
where'd you say that limb, there's another limb?
it's on down towards the knees.
Okay,
Tree has special memories for
And then right there, that one, there was always a bunch of trees together or a bush, what it is, that, I get rid of that thing too. Right there when you come around, it sits right here, you know, it loops around up there,
the loop that goes down by,
goes around towards the
The knees,
knees.
yeah.
Down at the bottom of it, it's like a clump of, I don't know if it's trees or what that is, but,
okay. But it looks like a bush, like you're saying?
yeah. I think it's a bunch of trees, I don't know.
Okay. I'll take a look if I can't, I imagine I should be able to see it, not on cold enough. Okay. So we got the tree at the top of the hill, the limb over by Denise's, and then is it in the section on the lower post office, or is it right there in the middle in that old section?
It's right there in the, with, now you go up, go around like this, or
Mhm.
this one, it'd be right here in this corner towards the knees.
Okay.
There's a tree and that thing, whatever that thing is.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a push or 2, 3, 4 trees together or what it is.
That it needs to go to. Have you got anything else, Gordon, or where we at?
I don't think so, unless you guys can think of something else.
I
I
think
mean, I think that's, all my fires are under control.
you did hear as far as, he was talking about paving the last time on the lot down there by the shelter house for handicap
Oh,
accessibility. So I met with E&B, and then CNR is also gonna give an estimate, but they're a couple weeks out.
Okay.
So we'll have that for July.
The time our fish don't look like they do much good on the algae.
Did you sign that memorandum?
I have not.
Where is it?
That guy right there,
Yep,
what he put on a position town board,
you just,
town council,
trustee, board member, whatever, right there,
town councilman.
yeah.
sounds kind of prestigious, doesn't it? Yeah, council.
What is the 16th?
Mm-hmm. All day.
Right, weird.
Doesn't need my signature, does it?
No, just,
There we go.
And then we crank out checks, right?
and if you could put that in
Do I need to write clerk treasurer too, or just sign?
I think it's got clerk treasurer in it, I just signed it. And if you can give me a brown envelope, when you hand me the check, it'd be great.
Okay, we'll get that. Okay, are we done? Is there any other business, John?
I don't have anything.
I make a motion that we close the meeting.
Second, sir.
get that. We said Elizabeth Volunteer Fire Department.
Right, what's on this MOU, in
I have
memorandum
that.
of transaction? MOT